So we wanted to say Happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter.
Hopefully y'all had a good Easter weekend. We are going to visit family I haven't seen in 42 years. Gosh.
Before my time.
Yeah. So we're gonna go hit the road, go through Karamias and Hedley, and go visit some family today. And hopefully you guys all got a chance to see your family as well.
And what we're gonna do is we're heading. Oh, Soyos is right over there. We just left there, so we're basically just stopped at this little rest area. It's a sightseeing place, and the view is just absolutely gorgeous. We'll walk over here and we'll check it out. There's the view. So we'll get back out on the road here.
Was Hedley in about 1904, okay, when the mine was booming, and they had 6 hotels. Out of the 6 hotels, there was only one hotel that had a picture on his plate. I got a couple. The nicest hotel was right in the corner here, okay. It's long gone. It used to be It's not in this picture, it was up over here, okay? But I'll show you. 39, a rock slide come down through here. There's one of the rocks that came down through the house and another rock that went through another house. The rock landed on them in their bedroom.
So give us the history on this.
This used to be the old processing, it was a cyanide plant. It was for processing the ore. It came down the tram and then it went into a crusher. It got all crushed up and then it got put in vats of sodium cyanide to dissolve it. And then they extracted the gold from the cyanide. And then after the gold was taken out of here, then they would take it to the assayer's office and assay it. And this used to be one of the mine residence, one of the mansions. It used to be a bed and breakfast a while back, but the person that finally bought it, he discontinued the bed and breakfast. It's now a private residence.
So what was that there?
Probably some of the outbuildings, you know, for people to work. You see, in those days they didn't have cars. It was horse and wagon. So it was probably maybe a blacksmith shop to shoe the horses and, you know, to pull the ore carts and the wagons and stuff.
Yeah.
And the train actually came through here called the Great Northern. That's why they named one of the hotels Great Northern. And the train came from the States, okay? It was came through Karameas, I think it was 1907. It came to Hedley in about 1908, 1909, I think it's 1909. And it went to Princeton.
Where was the tracks? Were the freeways?
You know, the tracks came through here and it crossed. There's a big old hydroelectric dam, just the pillars down by the river. And the train, I got a picture of it at home crossing the tracks.
Okay.
You know, a really old train, 1904 or about, no, 1907, 1908, around there. And in the old days too, from what I hear, to get up to the mine, they used to ride the ore cars all the way up to the mine. And of course, this was all covered up. It was like that. See, that's how it looked in the old days. There's what we're looking at right now. And here's the tram going up behind it, going way, way, way up the mountain, all the way up to Nickel Plate.
So these wheels, that's what they used for...
For probably crushing ore or something like that.
Oh, they...
That's some pretty cool stuff right there. Wow.
See the deer? They're cute. So, right along here, there's a cave in there that they did the mining. And we're gonna go at a different angle to see it. And then, if you can see, way up here, that's where the mining town, or the mining was done. There's still houses and stuff up there, but we can't get up there today. But over here is the tram that used to be here that people took to get up and over here, and they used to live up in there. These here are the houses that I pointed that are up there in that mountain.
That mountain is full of catacombs for mining and this and that, and I think it's basically an air vent up in there. And you can't see it, but up in that next ravine over there, there's an air vent as well, where it's kind of rocky there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though. That's really pretty.
Yeah,
So-
it is a beautiful place.
So, those are the houses. They go all the way down to there? Like, all the way down to here? Or
No, the houses...
or just up?
The houses were only up on top there,
Over there.
but they had the tram line that came down, 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 and can you see way, way back there, kind of like a railway track, about down towards the bottom? You see where that the chimney is just above it, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, that there, the ore cars used to come down there, and then down below they had also a crushing plant down in there. And
Oh,
there's
really?
a bunch of cement rooms down at the bottom there.
So the ground, the way the mountain comes in like this, is that just where the water flowed down out of the mountain?
Oh, I imagine.
way it all
I
comes
imagine
down?
it was carved out centuries ago by glaciers, but that's where possibly the gold was deposited in some of those ravines, eh?
Oh, wow. Is this ever a nice...
And also, it's not free gold. It's not placer gold. It's gold that's in the rock that has to be crushed and processed in order to extract it.
Oh, okay.
It's not placer gold.
Okay.
So that's why they had the mill to crush the rock.
What is this mountain called?
Nickel plate.
Nickel plate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Okay, that octagon tower up in there, that I don't know if it still is today, but that used to be the Hedley's water tank. A mansion back there, they call it the Gold Dust Manor because about five or so years ago they made it into a pub, but it's no longer a pub now, but it's just one of the most beautiful. St. Anne's Catholic Church. This church is about, I would say 1906. It's one of the older ones in BC.
Am I allowed to go down
We're at Hedley right now.
There used to be an old building.
Okay, this is the Hedley Cenotaph, First World War. It's the oldest one in Canada pretty well, so they say. Right over there, where that lot is right there, used to be the Bank of British North America. And here's a picture of the cenotaph and the bank at that time.
Wow.
You can get one of the bank and the cenotaph?
I'm gonna go
No,
around.
I got it.
I'm gonna go here. You want to switch? This is 103, I believe, year old cenotaph at this point. Where the red house is situated, it used to be a schoolhouse.
Probably about 1905, 6. This one down here used to be the assayer's office, and it had the bank vault in the back, which is Cindy's property. This house used to be in Cindy's property.
Mike, can you explain what an assayer's house is?
An assayer is where once they refine the metals and the bars that he has to assay it to see how pure it is, so that, you know.
The portion of the vault that's at the other location right now would have been basically just behind that little red aluminum shed.
On the back of the house.
On the back of the house and connected to the house.
So it used to be the bank.
Assayer's office, which is the gold commissioner.
So when the gold came down out of the mountain,
On the mountain,
went- Go
after
ahead.
they refined it as best they could, then it used to come up to Cindy's place where this house was, and they used to refine it or stamp it for its purity. And it's kind of neat. If you've ever been in that house, and the far corner there inside the house, they got the indentation in the walls where that vault would have been right against it.
That store is probably 100 years old.
Yeah, it's over 100.
We'll go back up
we
there.
got a fire department?
Okay, so down here, right on this corner here where the guy's building such a beautiful garden and houses, that used to be one of the hotels. And the one that used to be right there was called the I'm pretty sure it was the Grand Union. I have a picture of it. Grand Union Hotel. It's right there.
Wow. What a difference.
Is that the
Okay.
same building?
No,
You'll
it's
see in a
not.
minute.
No,
You'll see in a minute,
this
Jake.
building burnt down.
But
Now
they
look at
did
how this
renovate the
looks
Which
hotel.
it was right on the corner there. So
This is cool.
basically his lawn was where the hotel was. Yeah, he's building it pretty cool.
Looks
It
like
was.
an old
Then it
Western
converted
town.
into little cabin motels, and then it was dilapidated for about 20, 30 years. And this guy came in and he's redoing all the little hotels.
This place
The
right
high
here,
roof or the high fascia.
that
It is a very
place,
historic hotel.
that place right there used to be the old Esso gas station.
Which
Or
place are we talking about? The yellow one?
The
Yeah,
yellow one.
actually before it was the Esso, it was called the Imperial, 3-star Imperial.
So that's the key that opens this old safe.
1910. So we are over 100 years old with this nice little lock here. And we're going to go in here. This is the old Assayer's gold mining office vault to lock the gold that the prospectors would bring down from the hill. He would weigh it. He would calculate the currency rate for that day. And he would register it in the books for the Queen to know how much gold was collected and where off of that mountain. And he would bring it into the vault and put it in here
Wow.
for safekeeping.
This is really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
My mark.
I got a picture of the guy that made the saddles too.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gave me 2 leather saddles made by a man named Bud Sharp. He was a bronco rider and a saddle maker, and he had only ever made 2,500 custom-made leather saddles, and he gave me 2 of them. The 2 saddles are from about the 1950s era, so they're very old and they're in great shape. Thank you so much, Mike. Our time with the family here in Hedley has come to an end. It's been a great adventure, quite a history lesson with my cousins, and it's kind of a sad moment to say goodbye, but it's time for us to hit the road and get back to the park. Thank you, everyone.